It's oh, that wasn't it. Oh, all right, Tom. You still trying to find
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
Go to click the share button. Go to broadcast settings. Then go to advanced settings. You there? Let me know when you're there. Then you see it says display message to spectators and spectator comments. Uncheck that box and then it should be full screen.
Right. Can everybody hear me? Okay. So, I'm actually in like I'm supposed to be.
Yo. Hello. Yeah, I was trying to help Tom get. He couldn't figure out how to get the comments off his screen for racing. Well, good evening, Timmy. What are we? What are tonight's predictions? This is my first official time tuning in on the broadcast.
Ruger flat. I want to say Tom. This should be a good
Nice
track
to
for
see
Tom.
Tom.
I've just never seen Tom run this track before.
Well, he's got a sweet
Tom
livery
deserves at least
on
a
that
podium.
911 there.
That's for sure.
Well, the trick
Flat
tonight
6 definitely
is,
has one of the best looking cars.
oh, let's check him out. Yeah, he does. Well, you know the trick tonight's going to be keeping it on the pavement.
Oh, keeping it on the pavement? Yeah, there's going to be some places where people like to blow a little wide. Let's see, we got our first guy getting up to the line by now. Yeah, there's Tom. And Nasty's in his draft. But Nasty's not using the draft. He's got half a car length to the right.
Looks like they're a little tight for hot laps here.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Nasty's gonna get a good draft on Tom, and he's gonna catch him probably by that hairpin. Oh, good recovery, Tom. Gonna look in car for Nasty as he goes around. Tom's using all the track, which is good. Nasty's not getting too much of a run on him. Depends on that last turn for Nasty. Oh, he's using it all. That's how you get loose. That's a dangerous section right there. So you got Flat coming through, Ruger staying on track, Hell's staying on track, but V's right on Hell's. He's gonna might slow him down. Let's go back up front and see the first laps look like, first lap times.
I feel like Hell's has been looking a little bit quicker, a little bit better these days.
Yeah, he's getting himself cleaned up a little bit. You know, and he's also been practicing a little bit during the week, so let's see how these first times come across.
I think I'm
Tom
going the
with
other
the
way.
137, yeah, that draft for Nasty. Qualifying's so key with that draft. They're going to get one more lap in. Look at Ruger. No draft.
They might get
Right.
They might get 2 full laps here.
Ruger had the draft to Flat. Yeah, problem is our tire wear is going to start affecting that third lap.
Meanwhile, in the back, Hell's and Vigard, if that's how you say
Yeah,
it.
they're racing.
They're racing like it's the last lap of the 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's not going to get you a fast time. But V already got up to third with that draft and a little bit of a hang up, which is pretty solid. That's some solid work. But yeah, he probably could. I see the problem is you can't see the time between them. Let's see, where was V off? Yeah, V was only 32 hundredths or 32 thousandths. Yeah, that's 32 thousandths. I'm a loser. Off of that second place time. Yeah, it's math, you know. I should be really good at that. Oh, Tom blows
Tom's
it
off
wide.
track.
V's off track, trying to push it. Nasty's gonna get a good run on Tom. Oh, Tom bailed. So let's see where Nasty comes in now. See if he can make up that 810. That's a strong run by Ruger. I'm starting to think he might need to be in a D2.
I
But
think
those
Ruger
kind of
definitely
qualifying
needs to
times
be in
out.
D2.
Ruger's still on the draft to Flat 6. Yeah. Look at Flat 6 pulled
135.6.
up. Yeah. Ruger going for a pass in qualifying. These guys are racing in qualifying. It's great. Those red brakes. So Tom's in a good spot because you know what? When you think about this race, you know, just 6 cars, you should pull in draft, and you never know who's going to pit maneuver the first 2 place cars. Now, if they check out, that's a problem.
You got that killer hairpin here at the start is gonna ratchet somebody's day, that's for sure.
And everybody, at some point in the race, you got an hour-long race. A lot of these guys start checking their mirrors, and they lose which brake marker they're at. And they don't realize, and all of a sudden they're braking at the 4th brake marker when they really need to be braking at that 3rd, a little bit after that 3rd. So who was your pick? I said Ruger. I said Ruger, Flat, but I'd love to see Tom.
From what I'm seeing now, it looks like Flat and Ruger are gonna have a solid battle. Flat's hanging on to his coattails now.
I mean, Flat was a solid second behind Ruger. Whew. Now Flat's following Ruger of the draft. Let's see if it helps him this time at all.
It's not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it. Interesting. So I'm looking at looks like Flat might be using not default ABS but weak. Or
man.
does he got stability control on? Oh, he might have stability control on that lower right icon. When you get a chance to look, I'd like your opinion on that. He might be running that stability control, and that can actually slow you up a little bit. You don't feel the car getting loose. You don't feel the angle you need. But here we go.
I know Ruger.
I'm gonna pay attention to V. V in second place. He must have pulled a lap there at the end.
So we've got the Porsche Cup.
Yeah, it's the Porsche Cup with the special guest Viper. There's lights and they're off. Let's see how lights them up off the line. Whew. Watching V. Oh, the Viper got a great run. Drove right around.
Excellent start. Everybody's right there.
Nasty got a great run. Oh,
little contact
little
there.
Squirrely.
But
Little
otherwise,
squirrely.
pretty clean through the hairpin.
Flat, is he going to take a look underneath? No, good boy. Good job, guys. Keeping it clean. A little dicey. Tom going for a move right underneath Flat. Little dab of the brakes to straighten it up. Flat should keep it. And he does. He had the right line through there, and Ruger's already just running. Now the interesting thing will be is how much is he short shifting at all? There's single file. That's good. It's a long race. Don't race. You know, first lap you can lose it all by racing too hard.
I'm really disappointed I cannot change view.
Square button, hold L1 or L2 to switch cars.
I can switch
Sometimes
cars.
the up arrow won't work until you do the L2.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, now you should be good if you. All right, Flat 6 is gonna get a run on V. Tom's gonna get a run on Hells. I needs to get around V. I think you got to pull this move off early. These guys are running those engines out. Nasty's running it out. Ruger's running it out. Nobody's short shifting. Flat gets under V. Oh, Tom and Hells. I don't know what you saw there. Hells is in the sand.
I have to check the replay.
I don't know. We'll have to see what happened there. I can't go back in time on my stream.
Ruger is running away with it. It's taking advantage of
That's
the
one
fighting
benefit of
behind
YouTube,
him.
right? You can rewind your stream.
Well, yeah, I got to pull it up on the.
While it's live. I can't do that with Twitch. I'm watching Ruger's RPM, seeing if he's revving it all the way out. Shorten it a little bit. Tom got in the back of Hell's late break. Thanks, Carts. I missed it completely.
That's what it looked like, yeah.
Carts, you can join us here in the commentary party chat, buddy.
Been here the whole time, gentlemen.
Oh, there you are, mute boy.
Well, Hells and Tom were going at it.
Oh, look at this. Flat got around Nasty. I missed that. Trying to see how Ruger was running. Ruger's running it right up to red line. He is not saving gas at all. But Porsche's good on gas. This is an interesting race for second. Ooh. Nice work, boys. That inside pass gives Nasty Time the a chance. No, he backs out. Smart move. Smart move. V runs a little wide. Good save. Oh, Tom gave the spot back to Hells. Gentleman racer, unless Tom wrecked.
I think he made a mistake back there. Because they were close for about half a lap.
Alright, Flat's engaging again on V. And while these guys battle, Ruger's just getting already up to 4-second lead. Oh, Flat and V getting into it a little bit. Ooh. Oh, wow. Flat just totally avoided V coming across the track. That was impressive.
Just a tire strategy update, fellas. Vagard is the only one who's starting off on the mediums. Everybody else is on the softs.
Interesting. So now with Ruger checked out, you know, at almost a 6-second lead, you know, V really should be playing some fuel-saving games. Let these guys battle each other. Keep within vision and draft to second place and really get a fuel advantage. Switch to softs, and then you're going to have you know, plenty of fuel to outpace him for the next stint.
Let's see, he's got just.
Has it been
under
already? Is this an hour?
3/4
This is
tank.
not a. Was this a?
I thought it was 45 minutes.
40,
Is it-
40, gentlemen.
Okay.
Okay, that makes more sense because I thought it was supposed to be an hour, right? No? These only 40-minute races?
Yep, 40.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so they just need to get their fuel to that 20-minute mark. Some good announcer I am. I don't even know what I'm announcing. How long, where it's going.
It's definitely not easy, that's for sure. V is definitely not on the fuel saving game. He's getting every last
No, none of
revel
them
out of
are.
that portion.
None of them are. So in 7 minutes, he's beyond a quarter of a tank. So he's going to be cutting it close to get to that 20-minute mark.
What is?
Els and Tom are back at it again. These guys are just going for it.
Do we know what the pit time is?
I don't. In practice, I didn't get a chance to look at it or take a fuel tank and see if it was a 22-second or 18-second. Oh, Hells is off the track again. What's going on here? Hells has hazards on, and he's parked,
Oh.
and he's out. Something happened. We'll have to check the replay on that.
I think he lagged out.
Hells has
there
had
were
some
5.
unfortunate incidents. You know, he's been racing hard and getting bumped, and he's on a controller. You get bumped the wrong way, you're spinning. It's harder to recover.
I don't know why I thought Hells had a wheel. He's definitely on the controller then?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's controller.
He was pretty good at that Tundra race. Or I don't know. I could not deal with those trucks on with that short track.
I miss my
goodness.
level up series. I keep traveling for work and missing it. Or, you know, a hurricane knocking power out. I really do miss that level up series. It's a lot of fun. Alright, Ruger, let's see where you're at, buddy. He is going to be close to not having enough fuel to get to that 20-minute mark, which he's got plenty of time to fuel save for a couple laps with a 5.3 second lead.
I think, let's see, he's got 10 minutes in almost.
I mean,
just
all
over
these
half
guys
a
have just
tank.
not
He
been
might
saving
make
their fuel at all. They're just going for it. And the thing with this track, you know, it is a long track. You know, not so much long as
Flat
time.
is off track. He's made a mistake
Ooh,
there. It's
Flat
cost him
lost
his
it?
second place. Mr. Nasty Time gonna take it on the inside.
Oh, Nasty's got a fast line through there. I knew that was going to go wide. Oh, he comes right in front of V. Oof. That could have been nasty. Nasty Time. Owning up to his name.
He is
Nasty.
all over the
Nasty
back of
boys.
that corner.
Don't mean a thing. Any old enough for that song?
Yes, sir, we are.
Yes, sir. You may call me Tim. All these mistakes are holding up, so these guys are battling, and Ruger's just enjoying it, sailing away. Now, who's got the speed? So V doesn't have the tires, so I guess they got to follow Flat, right? Nasty's pushing too hard.
I think
He's got great
the best
tire wear
tires
in that
out of the
vet.
bunch.
But look at his fuel. That V10
tell,
just
I think-
eating it up.
Looks like Flat's starting to feel the effects of the tire wear. He's made a few
Yeah.
mistakes that last lap. And V is
Him and
on the
Ruger
hunt.
almost have identical wear. V's doing much better because he's on the mediums. And looks like he wants to taste a second. Let's see how that first turn goes.
I say V's got more pace, even on the compound. We had them looking for
Yep, and there's that grip on the
He's went
stops.
wide, let him back in.
Man, that's that grip in the softs. If he's plowing on, he's understeering. I don't know where his tune is, but he's understeering heavily on that slow hairpin.
Need commercial brakes.
And yeah, right. I need to refill my bourbon. And Tom's all by himself, but he has been. He is closed 2 seconds on this group for second. It is nice to see some racing for position here. You know, normally you get spaced out a little bit in our races. These guys are very well balanced when it comes to skill and car and pace. So Division 3 has been quite entertaining. I think if I had to rebalance the divisions, I'd put Ruger in 2. I'd put probably Karts. You definitely should be in 1. I think Dog definitely believes. You know, he's definitely in 2. He's been running cleaner, running faster too.
Flat just went purple on Sector 1.
He's feeling it, light fuel. These guys are just revving it through, smoking their gas. Forget fuel efficiency. Now Tom is, you know, he is doing some fuel save here. That's one of the reasons why. So if he's keeping this 18.3 pace, now he's getting on it a little bit. But he's short shifting a few of these. Once he gets into 4th and 5th and 6th, he short shifts a little bit. And as I say that, he revs out 5th.
One thing to point out.
Yeah, flat stability management's going on right now. Oh, Hell's lost power. Oh, that sucks, Hells. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, he's got another purple. So he's really feeling that first section. He's got the braking zone down. He's getting the power on. That's probably impressive running those purples, because Ruger's revving that car out. He's not trying to go slower. He's not trying to fuel save. So hitting those purples with more tires is pretty nice regards. I'm curious what he'll do with going back to a full tank of gas and fresh tires. Anybody see if he was purple section 2?
Oh, I kind of had zoned out for a little bit.
Let's take a look from V's view.
Section 2. Tinker Tom is number 1 in Sector 2 at 31077.
Oh, yeah. Tom was fuel saving. I think now he's revving it out. As Nasty blows that last corner. V's got a good draft on flat. He might go for a pass here. You know, V's definitely fast with running mediums and keeping pace like this. Yeah, he just ran the fastest lap with mediums.
His tires are like new. He's done a really good job keeping them clean.
Oh, and now he's light and he's got good grip still. Now let's see, watch he understeers a little bit here. Oh, you know what? He's just braking too late on the mediums is what he's been doing. That's why it's been looking like understeer. Oh, this is not a place to pass flat. Good man backing off that one. Yeah, Tom gained another second. And Tom runs a clean race. He might get a fourth out of these guys just from battling. These guys battling up there like that. Ruger still pulling away, but he's still pushing hard, guys.
Purple in Sector 2, and up to a 9-second gap.
I can't go to in-car views, unfortunately, like I couldn't qualify. That's unfortunate. I really wanted to do that. I wonder if I exit the view and come back in if I can. Yeah, I can. Nice. Oh, Nance, did V make a mistake?
Yeah, he made a big one.
Alright, we're riding in-car right now. Ruger in the pits.
Flat.
Oh, Flat's gonna go in. He's gonna play a game with Ruger. Interesting. Now these boys are then gonna need a fuel save then, because I don't think they're gonna make it. V with his hazards on. Alright, let's follow V. Like, let's go in car with V as he fouls nasty.
Are you able to go in car?
Oh, he's letting him through. Oh, V does not have the right line with that. And I'm grabbing my wheel driving like I'm in V's car. And so V runs very wide through that section. You don't need to.
Mr. Nasty Time should be pitting this lap.
He definitely needs to be pitting. If these guys got this amount of fuel left, and red flashing lights, he's barely got any fuel left. Alright, let's go back to on board with V. That's a nice clean line. Down to first gear. Interesting. Yeah, first gear is hard to pull traction out of some of these corners, even in the Porsche, even though it's so tall. Also burns a lot of fuel doing that. Alright, so these guys are going to have to come in the pits.
Ruger has been gaining about 0.2 of
Tanker Tom,
segment.
he can go another lap without fuel. If he wants to. Flat went to mediums. Ruger went to mediums.
V is on mediums.
And everyone right now is still about 2 minutes shy of that halfway point.
Yeah, I think they really. I think these guys just want to go, and they're not really thinking about. I might need to pit again, or I'm gonna have to slow down when I don't want to. Let's see, we got V. Oh, V blows that last turn.
Fade out. He's grabbed second.
It'll be interesting. Now Tom's gonna see Tom is gonna be coming in right at the halfway point. So he's been thinking about fuel. Now he's got himself in a good situation here. Being
another lap, maybe.
Yeah, well, if these guys need to do a splash of fuel, that's gonna really pull Tom up. Now if they make a mistake, that's really gonna help Tom. You know, Tom slowed down or made a mistake to let Hells back in, which he should have. You know, I think Cart said he got into the back of Hells, and you know, you got to let the guy through when you make a total your fault mistake. So we'll see. Now where's Flat? Oh, Flat's yeah, Flat's
I've been watching Tom.
Not liking the mediums as much as he was liking that softs. He's also going down to first gear, which I tell you what, it's not a good way to do it. I think you really want to use that and burning tires too, guys. You get in that first gear and you start smashing that gas, you start lighting the rears up. All right, let's see how far back Flat is. I think that just said 11 seconds. If that's the case, we got. Oh yeah, yeah. Ruger is just pulling away even with the tire change. Let's do another in-car lap with V. With V. Much better. Well, let's see how he does with first gear here. Ah, there you go. Still revving it out. None of these guys are saving fuel at all. That's looking good, V.
Tom has closed the gap big time. He's now within under 10 seconds back with a fresh set of mediums.
Yeah, so he's gonna have a fuel advantage, right? You know, he should have better tires.
I think he's gonna make it all the way. Where I think
yeah, he's gonna make it all the way. Tom's gonna
gonna
gauge his fuel. He's been doing that. Can you turn up your microphone a little bit there?
Mine?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, give me a second. Oh, it's microphone set to max. Yeah. Mr. Grieve.
Hey, there he is. Yeah, you came in at the perfect time. We're just noticing our Division 3 buddies are not really paying attention to their fuel except for Tom.
Tom's gonna have enough to go. I think a few other guys are gonna have to splash. Or
there it is.
Seriously start
watching V running. I knew that lap was a good lap. Yeah, V's gonna close it. V keeps running laps like that. He's gonna close in, especially on the soft tires versus the mediums up front. And he also has a fuel advantage on these guys. And he's still purpling. Yeah, V and Tom are about the same on fuel.
Ruger is full sprint mode. That seems to be working for him right now, but
V's
he's
pulling
definitely
on him.
running through that fuel.
Oh, he's burnt. He's not. He's gonna need more than just a splash the way he's been running.
But if he pits right now with a splash of fuel to get him to the end, he'll still probably come out in first place with a fresh set of tires.
It'll be close. The interesting thing is if you're going in for a splash of fuel and you've already used your mediums, would you throw on softs for the extra 6 seconds? Would you get it back with 17 minutes left or no?
If you did it now, I think you would. If you wait till that advantage starts coming down, you probably wouldn't.
Yeah, because every lap that they pull, V's pulling on them, running those fast laps. He's still running purples. And V's 14 seconds back. I'll tell you what, if Ruger keeps running like this, he's going to need more than a splash. He's using it all. I mean, it's going to be close to 14 minutes left of this race, and he's already going to be down to a half tank. And really, you know, if you think about this race, it's nice and broken and even. At 10 laps left, he needs to be at better than a half tank.
V with a new purple lap, 135.051.
Woo! He's moving.
Ruger's definitely
He is going.
In that
V's making a case that he could be a Division 2 driver too.
Oh, you guys running this track? Because I was running 135s on it. That was fucking going all out.
What's that?
So I was running the same times that V-Guard is. Just my practice lobby I was just in.
That's what I'm saying. V's definitely. But I was kind of commentating her. I think Ruger and V should be Division 2 drivers, and Kart should go from Division 2 to Division 1. I think that would be probably like the ideal balance. And also, I was thinking through about all the drivers that we have that just don't show up anymore. You know, we got tons of drivers in our league that we don't know what they're doing anymore.
Let's not be hasty.
Ooh, flat, and V getting into it on the straight. V gives up the position.
Be right back, guys. I'm getting my Gatorade.
Got quite the battle for second place between V with the fresh set of softs and
Yeah, V's quick, man. I think he just... Did you see it? It looked like he made a mistake that last lap.
Yep, little wobble. He was 2.1 slower.
Let's see if he can pull Ruger in.
Alright, so what was fast lap in our practice?
You at a 1:33.3.
It was 1:33.3. I want to gauge him as he gets lighter and faster to see if he runs a D1, gets close to those D1 times.
Say, I ran 11 laps in practice. My best was a 1:35.3.
So yeah, he, at very least he's Division 2 running 135 flats in race conditions.
Oh, Ruger's in the pits.
Yeah.
He's taking fuel.
Yeah. Ruh-roh.
And tires.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you know you screwed up on fuel. Here's the good news. He came out.
Softs,
He's got a
and
fresh set of
he's
softs,
close.
a ton of
Full
fuel,
tank.
only 4 seconds behind.
He had the pace early on those softs.
So he's... Yeah, this is going to be interesting. We know V's fast.
We're still 3
my
minutes
question
away
for
from the
Ruger
halfway
is-
mark. V's not going to have the fuel to make it either.
He's not going to have the fuel.
My question for Ruger, though, is did he take too much fuel and
Oh, he took too
himself
much.
enough time?
Yeah, he took too much. He should be within, you know, a second, or he could have came out the pits pretty close behind these guys, even almost in the draft. You know, it's hard. I mean, even, you know, I make fun of myself all the time. I screwed up my fuel math.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm terrible when it comes to a race
oh.
where the laps are not a minute or 2 minutes. If they're a minute 30, I screw up my math.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have a hard time with the timer. Like, if I just knew there's 20 laps left. You know, it's a lot
so I have
easier.
to take, and that's what I'm basically doing. 2 laps is 3, or I say 2 laps is 3 minutes. And that's how I do this. I have to do this dumb math. So I'll say, okay, 2 laps are 3 minutes. I'm at the 12-minute mark, which is, you know, basically divided by 4. That's how dumb it is. It doesn't. I have to do like divisional and multiplication to get it to round numbers for myself, and then I still get myself confused. And that's when I just drink more bourbon.
Nasty time pitting from fourth.
I'm not quite sure why Tom had pitted last lap. I thought he was going to try to
I
stretch
don't even
it.
know. Yeah, I thought he could have stretched it. I think he also realized, I'm pretty far behind, so I'm going to go after it.
Ruger just set a purple trap speed. Or set
Yeah, he
time.
pulled in another half second. You remember when he came out, then after turn 1, he was 4 seconds behind, so... Let's go on in-car at Ruger, because he's going to pull on flat, and let's see how that battle goes. In-car at Ruger, we'll see how this next lap goes for him. Oh, he's pushing. Yeah, Ruger has he has a stability assist on. We gotta check these boys. I thought we were supposed to not run assist. Oh, there goes Flat. Flat's going into the pits.
I think Ruger's going to pull this off.
So let's see what, I think Ruger would have enjoyed that draft for another lap.
Ruger still set a personal best 35.
Yeah, so now the nice thing about this for Ruger is he can just go all out, you know. There's no saving, it took too much fuel, got fresh tires over these other guys. And it's showing this section right alone, he already pulled a half second in that first section. Oh, but he runs a bad line through there.
Okay, so
Gives it
who's
right
in what
back.
position? Because I just left the lobby and came back in. Vigar was in first, Fiat was in second, Ruger was
Yeah,
in third.
Flat went and pitted. Tom also went and pitted. So it shook up everything a little bit.
So now they're first and second?
It's V in first, Ruger second, Flat third, Nasty fourth, Tom fifth.
Weird, I got Flat first, Tom second, Vigar third, Ruger fourth.
Yeah, you
Nasty
boy,
fifth.
you're in another dimension.
And the fastest lap's 135.3.
Yeah, you're in another dimension.
So fuck.
Hey,
that's really
watch your
weird.
mouth. Alright, so let's see what goes on here. You know, it's interesting. Oh, he's trying to... I don't know if he's doing draft work or what. But this is interesting. I guess V's getting more pull out of the corner, or he's got different gearing. Because he just pulled on him during the straight.
Ruger did make
Alright.
10 seconds.
Let's check V's fuel. Oh, he's not going to have enough. He's going to have to start saving. I don't know what happened. Also, must have been changing camera modes, but Ruger pulled some time. But then he gives it back in that section. That's a section that Ruger's gonna go back and watch and find where he can get more time out of it. Oh, V got some dirty tires now. Oh, Flat went wide. He's gonna have dirty tires. Where's Tom at? 11 seconds behind Nasty. Yeah, he went and took more fuel. And took tires. Not too sure why.
It's definitely a one-stop race.
Yeah, it should be a one-stop race for sure. So it's interesting, you know, it's one of those deals where if you think you can be mistake-free, run for 15 minutes, so not quite obviously halfway run, 15 minutes flat out and get a 14-second lead because others are fuel saving, might be worth to run 2 stops. Or, you know, a
Yeah,
2-stop with one with a
it's
splash of fuel and you just run your mediums for 1 lap.
He's within 2.5
Maybe 2.
seconds, not down to 2 through that section.
We should have about 5 laps left, right, guys? It's gonna be about that, yeah?
I'm the
I got
wrong guy
4
to
left.
ask there.
Again, my
I
math
think
is
this
just so
Ruger's
good.
race if he doesn't make any mistakes. V's either going to have to splash or he's going to have to save.
He's had his flashers on the entire time.
And Ruger made up 1.2 seconds last lap.
Yeah, tires are definitely coming into play right now. I'm just flicking back and forth. Ruger's got probably about 20% better. Maybe 10, maybe 15% better. Not quite in the draft though, so this will be interesting. But look at that. So I guess V's getting some more power out of that last turn because he gets a little bit of a gap, pulls away a little bit on time. Maybe it's shift point related. These guys are pulling away. Flat's like in this middleman section. He's got 25 seconds in front of Nasty, but now he's losing ground to these guys. Ruger can taste it. He's watching that time come down. You know, it gets you a little bit giggly.
Yeah, being dropped range
And
is
remember,
flying
he
down the
doesn't
straight.
know what V's fuel situation is.
Oh, he has no idea. V's gonna have to start saving. But he's just still going for it, guys. I mean, look at him. He's going wide there, and it's gonna give up a lot of time now. Yep, he's gonna have dirty tires. I think he's gonna come into the pits, V. I think he's frustrated now. You gotta realize it's twice you've gone off. 2 laps in a row. Lost a 4-second lead. And I think he's gonna come in. I think that was his race for him right there. He's gonna stay out. He's gonna battle for it.
Not gonna have the fuel. It doesn't look like.
I mean, he's never having the fuel though, which is interesting. Where's Flat? Does Flat got enough fuel to make it? He does, doesn't he? He's gonna be close too. Ruger back to the front.
There's a pass for the lead, you bet.
He's not gonna wait.
Now this could be good for V if it was 3 laps ago, and he was using the draft and short shifting. But yeah, he's not. He's still not even short shifting. Some unfortunate stuff there. I didn't even post this to our Facebook team page like a dope. I'm sure all the fans would go wild. Poor V. I mean, you're watching your fuel setting, you need to go. Poor V.
I'm gonna have 2 to go.
Yeah, he's got to go to the pits. He doesn't want to. That's such a terrible feeling. It's such a terrible feeling. So Flat's gonna put Flat in the second. Now, does he know he can fuel save, or is he fuel saving? He's ringing it out. He's not even fuel saving. So it must be telling him that he's got at least over two laps left of gas to be doing that.
Oh, we're gonna get a battle.
This is gonna be close in turn 1.
Oh wow, V came out in front. He's gonna have fresh tires and plenty of fuel, so he should retain second. Well, where's Nasty? Nasty's 13 seconds ahead of Tom. Oh, Tom wrecked. He's got damage. Somewhere we missed Tom wrecking.
He's pitting.
Yeah, I can't tell. I'm trying to look at Tom's damage. Yeah, he's got damage. You can watch the RPM gauge, not want to give him full power. But with 1 lap for him, he should. Oh man, that's unfortunate. I think if he didn't wreck, he would have been there.
Yeah, I guess if you got the.
It's hard to watch all this when it's going on live, you know? Let's see if V can get that fast lap then. He's got low fuel and fresh tires. 18 thousandths faster there. It's the last lap. Might as well go for fast lap, right? Running like Formula 1. Which, by the way, Formula 1 race tomorrow is 6 a.m. I was really enjoying all those 8 a.m. starts. Good news is our dogs like to wake us up because they're assholes. That's it for Nasty. That's it for Tom.
I don't really follow F1 at all.
84 thousandths in best.
There it is.
They got it.
34.7. Good race.
Big congratulations to Ruger on that win.
Yeah, it was his from the start, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, technically it wasn't. You know, V had a chance to Ruger did have it, and V had a chance, right? He could have been fuel saving in those drafts. You know, it's such a weird situation. You gotta not beat yourself a little bit. Very, very, very frustrating.